Hello there, my name's Chris and I'll be your host, your guide, and together with my faithful cameraman Gopal, today we'll be showing you one of Australia and Sydney's most famous tourist attractions. That's right, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. A little history about the bridge. It was designed by a British firm called Dorman Long, and it took 1,400 men nearly 9 years to build, and that was between 1923 and they didn't finish till 1932. And location-wise, the southern end of the bridge is located over there in Mils's Point, and then the northern end of the bridge is located on Milson's Point, just on the north shore, just over there. So Sydney Harbour Bridge is still one of the largest steel arch bridges in the world. The Australians have given it an affectionate nickname. They've called it the coat hanger. And some of the facts about the bridge are that it's 1,149 metres in length. It stands 134 metres above the harbour. The longest span is 503 metres. Believe it or not, it carries 8 lanes of traffic on the actual runway there. And one of those popular attractions on the bridge is that you can actually climb it, believe it or not. Yeah, that was introduced in 1989, and if you look hard, you might be able to actually see some people climbing the bridge as we speak, just up by the 2 Australian flags right up there. They look like little ants, but I think that's actually people, believe it or not. Quite incredible actually, you want to be brave to do that kind of thing. Quite a sight, isn't it? So right now we're going to take you to the southern pylon, right there, where the tourist centre is located. And we're going to find out facts and figures. So why don't you join Gopal and I, and we'll find out a bit more about it. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. This is the south pylon, and we'll be going in there in a few seconds. And as you can see at the top there, got a few people, and it's a spectacular view, and we'll get to be seeing it very soon. So come on, we're nearly there now. Okay, so here we are in the south pylon, the tourist centre, and we're going to be showing you around, and you'll get to know a bit more about the bridge officially, facts and figures. You can see behind me are prices. Quite reasonable, I say. And this is what it's all about. Probably one of the most spectacular views of Sydney Harbour. You can see the roadway down there. Like I said, about 8 lanes of traffic. I forgot to mention about the 2 railway lines that also runs along it. Pretty incredible engineering by Victorian designers. And quite a special view, definitely, of Sydney skyline. And if my good friend Gopal with the camera keeps panning left, you're about to see a pretty remarkable view of another famous landmark, Australian or Sydney landmark, the Opera House. Beautiful.
Holy crap! Are you taking a photo?
As you can see as well, there's plenty of activity around the harbour. There's boats coming in and out. You might be able to just make out the amusement park called Luna Park, just on the other side of the harbour, right there. Another big tourist attraction.
Really?
Plus also there's quite a few bridges around Sydney, I've been told, and we can actually make one of them out. It's called the Anzac Bridge. Just in the distance, just over there. It's not quite as spectacular as Sydney Harbour Bridge,
the
definitely.
water's sparkling over here.
But invaluable nonetheless.
Sparkling. Oh yeah.
And another huge tourist attraction in Sydney, Sydney Tower. Just over there. You go up to the top and walk around. I think prices are quite reasonable, about $50 to $60 per person. So maybe another day we'll check that out. Earlier we mentioned that you can actually climb the bridge, and you can actually see people doing it right now. Right there. And there's another group that have gone a bit further, and you can see them just up by the two flags just at the top there. Brave people, definitely. So we're leaving the southern pylon now, and that's our tour of Sydney Harbour Bridge done and dusted. One of Sydney's best attractions. So we hope that you've learned a lot, and we've made the prospect of visiting the bridge attractive to you. And so from myself and Gopal, thanks for being with us, and we'll be seeing you. So long.